Right, let's wait for a few people, maybe one or two to get here. Right, I think we've got 3 people in there now. Matt DG. It's awesome having a fellow 993 GTI owner with an active YouTube. Yes, it was quite difficult finding stuff on here. That's kind of the reason I started it, because no one else really had it. Thank you. Matt? Yeah, like as the title suggests, this is just a video to say like thank you for all the subs sort of thing. Hopefully we can reach more people over time. Because obviously the 993 GTI is obviously a 1.8 turbo, so you can get that engine in quite a lot of cars. So I thought that if I did videos on the 993, then you can translate that to pretty much anything on the Mark IV platform for like VW. So I thought it might help a few people out. But I'm actually obviously painting with some Hammerite, a rocker cover or cam cover. Something to do. I didn't just really want to stand here and just talk. But in hindsight, I should have got it sprayed. Bit of a pain in the arse. I know it's not exactly riveting content, but there's not much you can do at 25 to 10 at night, which will be very interesting in the garage, especially one that doesn't really have power or internet. So I'm actually using my phone to tether my laptop to YouTube. So if this is bad video quality, then I'm going to have to try and adjust that and try and change that in future. But yeah, I will be putting this out as like a normal video. or edit it, obviously. I'm not going to put all the boring bits in, but it'll be on YouTube as like a sort of a thank you almost. It's we hit 900 subs on the channel. Let's have a look. There we are. Let me just show that to camera. It zooms. I've actually got 901 subs on the channel, which obviously is an achievement in itself. So it's not something I expected to hit. If I'm honest, I never really expected to hit 100, but when it started just going up and up and up and up, you get a little bit not complacent, but you sort of think to yourself, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? I sort of treated it as a bit of like, well, it is still a hobby. It's never going to make me enough money to retire, which is good fun. Do you know what I mean? It's grabbing the camera, filming some stuff, and don't get me wrong, it takes a lot of time to film stuff and edit stuff, things like that. But you do it for the love, not the money at the end of the day. That's why it's 20 to 10, well, 25 to 10 on a Saturday night, and I'm in my garage. Life and literature. Well done on 900. Thank you very much. Thanks to my girlfriend's channel. If anyone wants to go and subscribe to that. It's all about books. I'm not as educated as her, so books aren't really my thing. I just sort of smash things with hammers and hope for the best. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Got to be certain finesse with hammers. You can't just smash the shite out of something. Do you know what I mean? You've got to have some sort of mechanical sympathy for the thing that you're hitting. Ciao from Florence. Hello, Stefano. I bet Florence is a lot better than London this time of year. Yeah, I know this is not exactly riveting, but this is a video, like I've said before, purely to say thank you for 900 subscribers. It's a long way from getting like to massive channel status, but you can't get to that status without first establishing yourself on YouTube. And that's what I've tried doing. Obviously, it's not a full-time gig for me at the moment anyway, so I put as much time and resources into it as possible. And that's why you see this lovely camera set. Oh. Man alive. Right. Right, so as I was saying, sorry, my garage door got stuck. Yeah, as I was saying, thank you very much for 900 subscribers. This is just a little tester of the camera equipment I've bought to live stream. Obviously, you won't have all this shit in the background. When I actually get something established and something set up, then I will be doing more live streams, preferably on a Saturday night, maybe on a Friday. I'm gonna have to see what my schedule looks like on weekends. But yeah, like, thank you very much for 900 subs. I'm planning a special of somewhat to 4,000, because obviously it's a bit of a milestone in like a YouTube career, channels. Like it's a bit of a milestone for me anyway. This is something I didn't think would reach, because it's one of the things that you see like other YouTubers doing pretty well, and you think, oh, I wish I could do that, or oh, I wish my channel was as good as that. And then one thing that I did is I looked into other YouTubers that were quite big, looked on their channels, and went right back to the beginning. And it's you see the learning curve. You see how people learn from like from day one to where they are now. Like if I was to put out a video now, it'd be a lot better than a video I put out when I first started doing this in 2015 or 2016 or whenever I put my first video up. So it's a massive learning curve, and I'm sure that if you spoke to big YouTubers, they would say the same. It's all about the journey, not the actual destination itself. So yeah, just thank you. This stream's purely like a little test stream. Say thank you. Obviously, I'm painting a cam cover, so it's not going to be the most riveting of content, but I'm looking to turn this into like a maybe once a month thing, where maybe I go for like car news or just sort of give you like a little update on the channel via live stream. Obviously, the bigger the channel gets, the more people I'm going to have. Obviously, on the chat, on the thingy. Like I've got 5 people now watching. I don't know where you are. So we've got Cleo from. Well, sorry, we've got Stefano from Florence. We've got Life and Literature. We've got Matt. It's. So I mean, it's something that can grow, and it's something it's a platform for feedback. Because obviously, when you put videos out, people can comment on it and say, "Oh, this is good. This is great." I've recently in the comment. I can't remember who it was from. I recently in the comment regarding my audio or my videos. Let's have a look. See who it was. They might watch this. They might not. I'm not too sure. Let's have a little look. Look at my comments. Oh, ARB or ARB. It's basically said about my audio, because I film it in stereo, not mono. It was coming through on these headphones quite badly. It wasn't coming across too great. It was coming across like very sporadic, very it was obviously because it's filmed on stereo. I filmed left and right, or like right and left, depends which way you're looking at this. And when he's wearing headphones, he could hear me in one side but not the other. So that's stuff I took on board. The video's going out Sunday at 5:30 in the evening. That's UK time. And I've fixed the audio. I've done the audio, so now no, it's filmed in mono. So it's a bit better. It's a bit better on the ears, and if anyone's actually watching on headphones, makes it a little bit easier as well. But yeah, I reckon this will be probably a monthly thing. I'll have a notepad. I'll write down a few things that we can discuss. Like at the moment, the UK is going to like E10 fuel. A lot of people are concerned about that. What it can do to their car. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't actually affect the 1.8 turbos as of yet. But I don't think there's a lot to it, because I know Australia runs E85, which is ethanol 85, which it puts out less CO2 in that. But the E10 in the UK is probably only going to E10 to tax older cars or petrol tax older cars off the road. Because I've noticed that petrol's now like £1.40 a litre. I don't know what it is in Florence in Italy, for instance, or America or anything like that. I'm assuming it's quite cheap still, because the EU are the only place at the moment I'm aware of that are going to be banning petrol cars by 2030. So we'll see how we get on. Yeah, we'll be putting this video out as an actual video. Said that a couple of times now, but I think people keep coming in and out of the stream. But if you have any ideas, put them in the comments or put them in the chat now. I'll write them down, and we'll see where we can go with this. We'll see where we can take it. We see, obviously, when the channel starts generating its own revenue in like 99 subs time, well, hopefully, we can see where we can go with this. We can see look into more expensive projects, more expensive album, more expensive projects, or things to do. So ideally, if I get a good garage to do this from, I'll have like a streaming setup in the corner. I'll have like somewhere to film. But again, it is a hobby. It's not gonna make me rich or anything at the moment. Yeah, this is actually an upcoming video that I'm actually doing. Got an oil leak. I This is like, as you look at the front of the engine, if you look at the front of the engine this way, I've got an oil leak back here somewhere, and I think it's coming from the rocker cover, because the last time I changed spark plugs, it was all oil down them, which is obviously not ideal. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be hammered black. Yeah, but it's not. It's not coming out as hammered black. It's coming out a bit strange. I just wanted something to tart up the engine bay. Didn't want it to look boring. Not that it does. It's not going to win any shows or anything, but I'll probably give it a bit more oil protection as well, because this alley likes to crack. Not crack, it gets like surface pacification or whatever it's called. I'm probably going to spray it like a high temperature lacquer as well. So if there's any oil on it, I'll just spray it off. Get an airline on it or some soap or something. Right, I think I just covered myself in paint. Yep. Right. Got that off. There and there. Yeah, there is a fair few projects coming up. Again, this is a little test. Who's that? Zaki117. Zaki. I've actually already installed some coilovers on the car. Done it about 2 months ago. I've been letting them sort of settle in. And by that I mean I've had a few bangs and knocks coming from the suspension. This is before I actually fitted the coilovers themselves. I have 2 videos. It was a 2-part series of installing them. I had to cut it short. I think I spent about 6 hours installing them, because I did have quite a few issues installing mine. There was like some C's bolts, things like that, I had to cut off. But obviously it racks its time, and when you're filming as well, it adds more time to it. So unfortunately, it has had to be a 2-part series. But yeah, I installed some BC Racing. I think they are made in China, I think, but they are very, very, very well recommended on the Polo forum. I got them from Dark Side Performance. I think they were about £800. That's English pounds. I'm not sure if I'm sure they must do them in the Czech Republic. I'm sure they must do. But no, they were easy to install for what they were. They're easy to install. The issues on my end were the fact that the car gets used in winter and a lot of stuff was rusty. So that was the most difficult part. But yeah, there'll be a 2-part series. One will be on taking the old stuff off and fitting the new stuff. I think that ends quite abruptly, because I did run out of time on that video. It started getting dark, and I think it started to rain as well. So I had to just sort of get it done. But the second video to that shows you how I adjusted the front, of the front coilovers, and how you sort of like set up the preload on the springs. And then I think I probably could do a third video to make it a bit more in depth. But the rear, to set up the rear, is a bit more difficult, because you have to jack the car up. You have to then preload the actual live axle itself, and then you have to adjust it. So that one's a bit more involved. I did do that, but it's a bit more technical. So I didn't want to do like 2 45-minute videos or a 40-minute video, because when you're a small channel, people get quite bored. So I'd rather break up into like 2 or 3 smaller videos, about 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe, and then go from there. But yeah, let's just say hello to everyone in the chat. Right. Hello, Stefano. There were V1s as well, if you wanted to have a look. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, all the details of what I used to fit them coilovers will be in the video descriptions, as will the tools. I use tools from eBay, Amazon, because at the end of the day, a tool's a tool. Like, I do have some Snap-on stuff, I have Snap-on screwdrivers, things like that. But this screwdriver will do exactly what another screwdriver does. Obviously, there's different levels of tooling. Like, if you buy stuff from like a dollar store or a pound shop, they're not going to be great quality. Don't get me wrong, but it's if you buy, I think some Snap-on screwdrivers, I think I paid Best Buy like £300 for them. At the end of the day, I still use this as a pry tool. No, you shouldn't, but screwdriver, it's a screwdriver. You know what I mean? But what this does, a £5 screwdriver will do like that. If you pay £1 for it, so then it's a bit sketchy. But this is you get what you pay for at the end of the day. So I buy tools from eBay, Amazon. I do have an eBay affiliate account, which does generate the channel money. I'm going Amazon one because you have to jump through quite a few hoops with Amazon, and I'm not really into that at the moment. You've got to jump through a few hoops, and I think you've got to clear like tax and things like that now. Not that I don't, but they make it like kind of difficult to sort out, especially when you're a small channel and this isn't your full-time job. But yeah, just trying to work out a few things. Yeah, how long we've been here? We've been here for 22 minutes. Well, I've done all my painting. So thank you for 900 subs. Thank you to everyone that watched. That I will edit this, put this out as just a normal run-of-the-mill video, or I might put the whole thing up as well. Not exactly my polished of streams, but hopefully in future we can work on it, or I can work on it, get better and better with time. I'll be putting out, when I can get to 1,000 subs, I'll be able to put out community messages. So I'll be able to say, right, Saturday night I'll do a live stream at this time for whatever. I'll do some more research on things. Obviously, like I said, I can talk about E10. I can talk about like new cars coming out. I think the new Lamborghini Countach got released today. That's quite an interesting one because it's got some nostalgic throwbacks to Lamborghini's original stuff, but it's I don't know. I think it's not been well received so far. But yeah, I can do that every month. I'll try and do a live stream. I'll have like an agenda of what to do, like what we're talking about, and go from there. But no, again, thank you very much for 900 subscribers. Hopefully this is the beginning of something amazing. Hopefully this is the beginning of something that can benefit not just me, but everyone here. As you can see, I've got parts up here. I've got alloys here. I've got parts up here. I've got some new rear brake calipers that need to go on. There's loads of stuff going on the channel at the moment. You can see there's some camshafts here. I did start doing a video about the head. Took the head off the engine. The engine's just behind me. I did a video about that. Unfortunately, the head was damaged, but I'm going to try. I've got that in a machine shop at the moment. I'm going to try and do sort of like some prototyping with it. I've seen it done on some drag racing engines, but I haven't seen it done on any normal road race engine sort of thing. So we'll see how that goes. But I've got another head on the way. Hopefully, I've spoke to someone I know has one. I will be polybushing, or not polybushing, but polyurethane some factory engine mounts, because you can get Vibrotechnics mounts, but they're like best part of like £200-300. I've seen another company do it. I've seen other people do it. Just get pure polyurethane resin and pour them into the actual mounts themselves. They're not as harsh as Vibrotechnics, and they're a lot cheaper. So that'll be another one coming up. Hopefully I'll have a diff soon from Cars&engineering. And that'll be an ATB, so that'll be a limited slip differential. That'll be going to the gearbox. I've got another gearbox that can go in. So the things coming up on the channel are quite big. Who's that? 1.9 SDI owner. Cheers, Vidad. I think I'm saying that right. Thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to have to leave that there. Thank you everyone for watching. This is the first live stream I've ever done, so I'm sorry if it's terrible. But yeah, thank you. And hopefully I'll see you subscribed, and I'll see you later in other videos. Take care.